Hello, Latoya here with Wasabi Hijabi, and I am here to let you all know about a new series that we will be having on the channel. So a lot of you who are probably watching this are entrepreneurs, you have small businesses, and even if you don't, but you're just interested in watching, hello. Definitely like this video, share, and subscribe, comment as well below. I need to say that earlier in the video because I haven't been doing that, okay? So the more you do something, the more you get a chance to learn, and I wanted to just talk about what the new series will be on the channel. I'll still continue to post behind the scenes videos weekly as things come up, inshallah. But the main thing and the main reason why I'm here is to introduce the series. So myself and my husband co-own this business. As a reminder, Wasabi Hijabi is a online women's boutique that offers modest essentials. So think all things Muslim woman as far as it pertains to scarves and accessories for those things, as well as a smaller gift shop section where we offer a variety of things that we think would add to anyone's self-care and self-love journey, like journals, candles, things of that nature. So if you want to find out more, definitely visit the site wasabihijabi.com. I wanted to just make this video to explain the reason why we're going to have the new series. It's going to be, I don't know the name of it yet, but whenever you are working at your 9-to-5, I know a lot of people get super annoyed with their company, and that's a part of the reason why you're motivated to become an entrepreneur. But at the same time, that company is a company, and therefore you can look at it more as a sponsorship than a annoyance. It's allowing you the opportunity to have funds available to fund your business, right? So it's kind of like a sponsor in a certain way that's sponsoring and funding your dreams. You can learn from that company with both the good and the bad. So if you like something about the company, you can incorporate that policy or procedure into your business as well. And if you don't like it, you can, and if it's irrelevant for your business, you can also use that as well. With that being said, something that I really do enjoy about the businesses that I've worked for, which have been startups in tech, I really appreciate having one-on-ones, and I really love the KPI meetings. KPI is key performance indicators. Those meetings are normally monthly, depending on your company. Mine is monthly. And then I have weekly one-on-ones with people on my team because I'm a manager. And then also I have one-on-ones with my own manager as well. So I think that one-on-ones is something that we're going to incorporate into our business as well as KPIs so that we can pivot on a weekly and monthly level. So with the one-on-ones, I plan on recording those conversations that we'll have weekly. The entire video may not go up because it's probably going to be a pretty lengthy conversation, probably around an hour in most cases. So I want to set an hour aside a week so that I can share with my husband the things that I've been doing while he works. So I work from home, so I have a lot of downtime throughout random moments of the day to where I'm able to do things for the business, like posting to social media. We have 3 social media places that we post to: Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest. We are also obviously on YouTube as well. So YouTube goes up weekly. Instagram is multiple times a week. TikTok is every day. And Pinterest is multiple times throughout the day. So we have different avenues of places that we post to. So therefore, there's a lot of things that he's not seeing in real time, unlike myself. So within the weekly one-on-ones, I plan on going over those stats that we have, the analytics. I love numbers because it shows you the truth of the data. You don't have to assume what did well. You're able to see it. You don't have to assume what your market is. You're able to see it. That way you're able to pivot. If your age category is 18 to 24, and then you're noticing that people between 30 and 40 are looking at your post, you kind of have to redo what you were doing before, or consider if your product really is better suited for that category of people. Sorry, had to fix my hijab. So during those one-on-ones, we'll also be planning and talking about what we hope to see happen for that next week. I'm noticing a lot of the YouTube videos that I'm watching for small businesses that are doing their thing is that they pivot very, very quickly. That may not work for everybody. So quick for us is just simply going to be continue what we're doing going into the next week, or let's change it up. So with that being said, I think that these one-on-ones will be very instrumental in our business and the growth of it, because we're able to see exactly what we need to do, what worked, what didn't work. And we're also able to stay on the same page, since we're not together 24/7 and we both do work full-time jobs. Like, communication is going to be very key in this situation, just like it is at the foundation of every relationship. So even if you don't have a business partner and you're just a solopreneur, you still want to have systems in place that will provide you the opportunity to be very organized. The general feedback that I normally have for the startups that I worked for is that they start out very close-knit, kind of like a family. And even if you are a family, this is not a mom and pop, old school, family owned. You expect for the grandmother to come serve you. They really don't have and operate off of any particular type of time frames. The service is kind of just, lovey-dovey and homey. Like, at the end of the day, you're running a business, so therefore you have to bring a certain level of professionalism and organization there regardless. And so when it comes to a lot of startups, is that they start out very small and then they grow. They have this huge growth spurt when they get new funding from people so that they can afford to give people the salaries that they deserve and hire new employees. Whenever they do that, people from different backgrounds come together, and then you have to form and shape this level of professionalism and boundaries. And so I feel like all startups and small businesses should incorporate a certain level of professionalism and policies and procedures in their organizations, businesses, whatever you want to call it, very early on. No matter how small that might look to you or how big it might look to you, do whatever makes you feel happy, confident, and successful through your organization, whatever that might be for you. So for me, we're going to be operating off of a Google Doc. I'm going to have my facts ready. I'm going to have my social media stuff pulled up. I'm going to have all the numbers ready. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see what worked, what didn't work, and then we're going to pivot. And then for the KPI meetings, just as I currently do, I'm going to prepare slides showing stats with bullet points, talking to certain things. And the reason why I'm doing that is because it's also an opportunity for you to build a portfolio. Because you never really know at what point you're going to want someone to pour into your business, whether that be a brand partnership, whether that be an actual grant, or you need to get a loan, a line of credit, whatever it might be. People want to see numbers. They want to have real conversations, and they want to know that you're serious about what you're doing. And this idea is not just a simple hobby of yours on the side, but it's actually something that you hope to see grow, bloom, and be super successful. So at the end of the day, at the very least, even if you don't plan to grow into a mega brand, but you still want to be successful enough to have a healthy stream of income coming in, you need to be organized. Like, that's something that I really realized as someone who has anxiety. I realized that my anxiety is very heightened whenever I'm completely disorganized and I have so many different thoughts in my head and I have so many different things that I want to do. You have to get organized and you have to have a plan. That is the reason why there's even product teams for tech companies, because they literally have what's called a product roadmap. And so you need to create some type of roadmap for yourself to say, like, this is where we are, this is where we're going, and along that journey, here are the things that we need to continue doing or stop doing. It's something called start, stop, or continue. So we can continue doing this, we need to stop doing that, and then we need to start doing this instead. So the purpose of this video is to set you up for those future videos that will happen in that series. It'll be kind of documentary style, just so that we can look back on our own journey and so that we can have a portfolio ready, because you just never know at what point you are going to need support from an outside entity that's not with you in the day-to-day. So as Oprah says, there's no such thing as luck. It's just when opportunity meets preparation, right? And as we say, you have to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, that's pretty much all that I wanted to say about that. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day, an amazing week whenever you're watching this. And just know that if you're on your journey as an entrepreneur, as a small business owner, give yourself grace, but stay organized. Organization is definitely going to save you, because it's going to remind you of what you've already done and what you need to do. And it gives you a space to come and templates that you can put in place, because at any point your business could potentially grow and bloom overnight. And you just want to have all those things and systems in place so that if and when that does happen, you're ready. So as I said before, thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're not, what's up? Definitely please leave a comment sharing your thoughts about everything. Like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and definitely share it out to anyone that you think may find it helpful or useful. Bye.